Family members play a very important role in the recovery of the patient, and they also need support.
Family members are often the forgotten victims in a crisis like this. The fear, concern, and responsibilities you bear can be profound and overwhelming. The fact is that your love and commitment are absolutely pivotal to your loved one's successful recovery. The Brain Aneurysm Foundation is committed to helping both victims and their loved ones understand and deal with this life-changing disease.
As you strive to meet this difficult challenge, all of us at the Brain Aneurysm Foundation want you to know that you're not alone in your worries or in your struggle to reclaim your lives.
Well, life was great. Our children were all grown. They were all out of school. 2 of our 3 daughters were married. Our son was in the Navy, and we had just moved to a new home, and life was just fine. I had grandchildren, and we were healthy, and they were all healthy, and couldn't have been better. But all it took was one split second to turn that around. From that first day, I arrived at the hospital and really began an adventure that I wouldn't really wish on anybody. A lot of questions came up, a lot of decisions had to be made, a lot of information had to be absorbed by me, much of which I really didn't even understand, quickly so that I could agree or disagree with some of the conclusions that the doctors came up with.
I have to look at life differently now because I'm different. I had something happen. I do look at it differently, and I take life. I don't take it as serious. I never used to take life serious, but I just enjoy whatever comes along. I enjoy my grandchildren. I enjoy my kids. I enjoy my husband. I enjoy my friends. I'd love to be able to drive. I like to go shopping. I like to read. I'm in a book club. I do a lot of things now. I'm just glad that it's over and I'm gradually, I'm getting better. I am amazed at what I can do now. I mean, I can walk without a cane or a walker. I can get in and out of bed much easier than I could before. I can do a lot of things that anybody can do, but I can do them now.
It's a catastrophic event. It's not something that you get warning on, typically. When it happens, the odds are at best 50-50, which really aren't too encouraging. And you have to learn a lot of material so that you can be an advocate for your cause, for your patient. You got to be persistent, and you've got to persevere, and you've got to be a very, very strong and vocal advocate. If you're not, a lot of people will give you a quick answer, and if you accept it, they move on, and you may have missed something. The quality of medical care is there, but you really have to ensure that it gets delivered to the extent that it should, to your particular survivor.
It was on a Wednesday morning, and I was taking a shower, and it was like, a hot knife in my forehead, a bullet wound or whatever. And the next I recall, I was slumped down on a bathroom floor. And the first thing I recall is getting up and throwing up, and just the whole world was spinning, and I really didn't know what was going on.
The next day I was getting ready to leave the house, and he started to get ready for work. He said, well, I'm just going to lie down for just a little while. My headache's a little better, but not really. And I said, maybe we should go to the doctor. No, no, no. Came home, he was still in bed, had never gone to work. And I convinced him that we needed to go get this checked out. It might be more than the flu. And although I have a medical background, it never occurred to me of what it might be. It just never occurred to me.
Going to the support group meetings was huge for me, very, very much so, because I saw other people there that were going through the same things as I was.
Seeking professional counseling is one good strategy, I feel, but also utilizing the people that are available at the Brain Aneurysm Foundation, because the survivors and the spouses themselves are one of the best resources that there is.
That's the mission of the Brain Aneurysm Foundation, to help people through this very difficult time, to help their families, and let them know that there is a life after this. It is not going to be for the rest of your life the way it is, certainly first few weeks, first few months after the surgery. One of the most important things that I would get from the support group meetings was that, you know, when will I feel better? In 6 months, will I be okay? In 3 months, in 2 years, will I be okay? And that is such a constant theme for new patients today that we see all the time. And that is probably the worst thing that they can do, I think, in my opinion, is put a time frame on the recovery, because it's 4.5 years and I'm still recovering. But I had made goals for myself, like playing golf, and I was able to do that. I'd like to blame my handicap on the surgery, but it's no different than it was before.
I'm encouraged very much. I'm encouraged by Norm. I'm encouraged by the friends that we've made at the Brain Aneurysm Foundation. I'm amazed and encouraged and in awe of what people have done with what they've had to work with, and the courage and the energy that it has taken for some survivors to recover as much as they have, and with the hope that they're going to continue to recover, however slowly it seems. But I'm just in awe of survivors. A person can't wait for things to be given to them, that you need to go out and get them. And I think that that's been a key factor in Norm's recovery, in his ability to just go after it, make a goal, realistic goal, achieve it, and look at the next one. And I've tried to do that also as a spouse, and not expect everything right now, but to exercise patience and look at things in stages.
The one message I'd like to get across to anybody who's going through this, and to the family, that it does get better every day. No doubt about it. As long as you've got your wife, family supporting you, and the good doctors and nurses, it just gets better.